Hey everybody, Abby here. I am here to do the tutorial for this look. Great festive holiday look. One of the couple that I had in mind. Hopefully I will be able to do tutorials for them all. But this just features a nice bright gold liner with green eyelids, neutral blush, and red sparkly lips. So if you guys want to know how I achieved this look, keep on watching. Okay, so let's just get started. Here is the finished eye minus mascara. I apologize if it's a little washed out. Again, I'm trying to figure out my lighting. So anyways, what I've done is I've put down a base of e.l.f.'s Mineral Eyeshadow Primer. Then for the color base, we're going to use this Hard Candy Split Personality, like cream shadow kind of thing. And we're just going to use the green end and just get it very close to the lash line. You don't have to worry about how neat this is because we are going to blend it out. And what I'm going to use to blend that out is just a synthetic brush, flat brush. Just kind of blend it lightly so you don't lose all the color, but you want to make sure it's blended out. First color we are going to use on the lid is a MAC Mega Metal Shadow in Dalliance. This is like a champagne with like a green cast to it. What we're going to do is we're going to take that on a paddle brush, one side of a paddle brush, and we are going to put it on the inner third. Kind of just sweep it to the middle. All the way up to the crease. Next shadow color we are going to be using is from a Hip Duo in Devious from L'Oreal. Come on, focus. There you go. It just has an army green and a brown. We're just going to take this army green on the other clean side of the paddle brush and put it on the outer third, working towards the middle, kind of wiggling as you get into the middle, and then just running a little bit into the crease. Not much, but just a little bit. Then into the crease we're going to take Envy Wet n Wild Color Icon with the small tapered E45 from Sigma and just run a little bit of this color into the crease. And just a little on the very outer corner. I apologize if you didn't see that last portion, but I just put a little bit of the Envy in the crease. I'm still trying to get the camera the way I'm filming in order. This is one of the 32 palettes from e.l.f. I'm just going to take this brightest green here on the outer corner and just take a little bit of that to a paddle brush and just kind of tap it on the outer half. Just trying to make the green pop just a little bit. And then I'm just going to fix the Dalliance just in case we lost some of it into the blending. So I'm just going to kind of wiggle it in here. Then the next step I'm going to take is I'm going to take my transitional color and I'm using the Vanity palette from Wet n Wild. I'm using this mid-tone brown here onto a MAC 224. Just any fluffy blending brush. I'm just going to run that right above where that green stops. Okay. Then just to smoke it out just a little bit, we are going to take this kind of sparkly smoky green here from the e.l.f. palette on that same E45 from Sigma. Just tap off the excess and just kind of run it on this very outer V here just to get a little bit of that smoky depth. Now for the highlighting portion, I'm going to take my Vanity palette and go in with this matte skin tone shade just on any brush. I'm just using an angled e.l.f. brush, just running that along the high points of my brow and just kind of meshing it with our transitional color just to have nice blending and kind of getting these outermost corners just to clean it up just a little bit. Okay, while I was away, I put some eyeliner on. I used the Physicians Formula Shimmer Strips Brown on my upper waterline. Then I used the Ulta Automatic Eyeliner in Olive, ran that on my waterline and smudged a little on the lower lash line and just kind of blended it out just a little bit. Now to set that green, we are going to go back with that Hip Duo, the green shade, and just on a flat brush, I'm going to set this waterline. Try to get the most wear out of it. Okay. Now to start working on the gold portion of this look. To me, Christmas is classic when you see greens, golds, reds, so that's why I did this look. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to do my lower lash line color. And the lower and the upper lash line are both using the same color. And this is Glamour Doll Eyes Trophy Wife. It's just a very bold, rich gold color. I absolutely love it. This is about one of my favorite shades from Glamour Doll Eyes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to smudge some along the lower lash line first. What I'm going to do is take that same flat brush we used for the green shade, and I'm just going to get some of that on the brush, very tip of the brush here, and just kind of stamp it below that green. Very, very rich color. I'm sorry, I got out of the focus again. Very, very rich color. And very fallout prone as well, so just be careful when using this shade if you are using it. Then what I'm going to do is take my 224 and just blend it out just a little bit to fade this gold out a little bit and make it a little less harsh. Is I'm going to take Golden Crown Tartan eyeshadow from MAC. It's just a buttery golden shade. I'm going to take it on the angled brush, the same one I used to highlight, and I'm just going to take it and run it below where Trophy Wife is, just to kind of blend it out nicely. And I'm also going to use this as a tear duct highlight, so just going to run it in there. Now what I did to get the gold winged liner above, I took the MAC 209 eyeliner brush, sprayed it with Fix Plus, and just used Trophy Wife to get my wing liner. I don't feel comfortable doing it on camera, so I'm going to do that and I will be right back. Okay everybody, so I put my mascara on, filled in my brows. What I use to fill in my brows now that I have darker hair is the matte brown from the Vanity palettes. And I did add half lashes, and these are the Ardell 311s. So it just gives a wispy outer corner. I did contour and highlight already. I contoured with NYC Sunny Bronzer using the blush brush from Real Techniques. And then I highlighted with MAC's Lightscapade Mineralized Skin Finish. Now for blush, I'm going to be using the Everyday Minerals Tea Time Blush. It's just a very neutral toned blush, and it's in a small container, so I'm just putting it into a larger one. Way too much. Total fail. Just putting it on the blush brush here. Just getting a little bit on. If I can achieve just a little bit with the big fail that I just did in this container. I will never cut out my mistakes, usually. Unless they're embarrassing, but we all make mistakes, right? So, yeah, and that's how much blush I put in there. Total fail. Any hoozles, now onto the lips. I'm gonna get a little more in-depth with this lip. I'm going to mix two lip liners to get a more wearable, not so red, because reds tend to scare me a little bit. So what I'm going to be doing is lining with Ever lip liner. It's kind of a reddy wine color. Then a little bit of nude pink in the center, and then I'm going to take a little bit of a red lip liner and just kind of accent just to bring out the red. Here is what the finished lip line looks like. Now I'm going to be using Viva Glam Cindy. just a great red. A more wearable red. Gloss. I am going to be using the Glossaholic from Hard Candy. Hardly ever get to wear this, and it's in Fireball. Just a nice red with like flakies. So I thought it was really festive and fun for the holiday season in this look. Okay, so that is my finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a happy holidays.